Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Charity, the storyteller. Kindly don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that anytime I'm going to upload a new story, you'll be among the first to be notified. The title of the story is Royal Exile. Amani had never imagined that her life would take such a turn. Born and raised in Nairobi, she had grown up in a humble but loving home. Her parents worked hard to give her the best education, and she excelled in school. By the time she was in her late 20s, she had become a successful entrepreneur, running her own tech company. Life seemed perfect until the day she received an invitation that would change everything. It was an ordinary Monday afternoon when the email came. Amani was sitting in her office, sipping coffee and reviewing a proposal. She didn't recognize the sender, but the subject line caught her attention. Exclusive invitation, International Women's Leadership Forum. She clicked it out of curiosity, expecting it to be another one of those generic conferences invite. But this one was different. It was a personal invitation to attend a prestigious forum in London, where influential women from around the world would gather to discuss leadership, business, and global development. The event was being hosted by none other than the British royal family. Her heart raced as she read the details. This was the opportunity of a lifetime, an invitation to mingle with royalty and global leaders. It seemed too good to be true, but everything was legitimate. The flight, the hotel, everything was covered. That evening, she sat down with her parents to share the news. Her mother's eyes filled with pride as she hugged Amani tightly. Her father, always the practical one, cautioned her about getting her hopes too high. Just remember, Amani, not everything that shines is gold, he said, his voice calm but serious. Amani smiled, dismissed his concern. Nothing could have happened. Nothing could have lowered her excitement. The following week, Amani boarded a flight to London. As the plane touched the airport, she was greeted by a private driver who had a sign with her name. It felt surreal, like she was stepping into someone else's life. The private driver escorted her to a sleek black car, and they drove through the bustling streets of London, past iconic landmarks she had already seen in movies. Hey, who would have imagined? Anyway, as they neared the palace, Amani's palms began to sweat. The gates and the fences were neat, and the gardens took her a breath away. She had heard stories about royal life, but standing there, gazing at the palace in front of her, it felt like something out of fairy tale. Inside the palace, the air was thick with elegance. chandeliers sparked overhead, and the sound of polite conversation filled the grand hall. Amani was introduced to other attendees, all of them accompanied women from various parts of the world. Yet, despite the glamour, she couldn't shake the feeling that she didn't quite belong. She felt like an outsider, an imposter even. That night, at the welcome banquet, Amani found herself seated near the front, surrounded by dignitaries and high-profile guests. As she nervously picked up her meal, she overheard whispers about a special guest who would be arriving soon. The air was buzzing with anticipation, but no one seemed to know exactly who it was. Suddenly, a hush fell over the room. Amani glanced up to see a tall, handsome man walking in. His presence was magnetic, and all eyes were on him as he made his way toward the head of the table. The whispers grew louder. That is Prince Edward. Amani had skipped a bit. Prince Edward, the exclusive younger son of the royal family, known for his charm and elusive personal life. He rarely made public appearances, and when he did, it caused a stir. As the dinner progressed, Amani couldn't help. Wow, what a wonderful story! Are we still together? This story is very interesting, by the way. So, that is not the end of the story, but stay tuned for the next episode. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, guys.